Hi, friends and fellow travelers. I am coming to you on a rainy day. It was bright and clear up until it came time to leave, and then it started raining. And I've been thinking about what kind of meditation to do. I have been doing a lot of loving kindness meditation and just kind of repeating the same guided meditation over and over. And so I thought I would share one of my favorites from when I first started doing meditation. Sometimes I fluctuate between guided meditations and silent meditation, just kind of depending on what I need. And my best piece of advice for getting started in meditation is just to start with what's accessible to you. If that's silence, do silence. If that's guided, do guided. If that's guided imagery, do guided imagery. If it's 2 minutes a day, that's fantastic. Do 2 minutes a day, but do what can be consistent. 10 minutes a day is all that my schedule now will allow. I wish I could do more, but I just can't quite get there. And so I do 10 minutes and I am proud of myself for my 10 minutes and I log it so I know that I did it, because at the end of the week, at the end of the day, I look at it and I see what I did and I kind of prioritize for the next day, because it's so easy to get caught in this loop of like wanting to do stuff and then just never doing it, because we all lead busy lives and we all have a lot going on. So today I want to do a breathing meditation. This is one of the best meditations for beginners and one of the hardest meditations at the same time. I love breathing meditations because Buddhist psychology and mindfulness constantly reminds us that there is no permanence to life. Everything in life is impermanent. Relationships, emotions, jobs, family even, right? There's this idea that we are all constantly in the process of living and dying and in flux. And the more that we grab a hold of things, the harder life is. Like the more we cling to things, the more we suffer. But one thing that we have with us for our brief time on this planet is our breath. It is our breath and our body are the only things, right, that we carry with us every day. And as long as we are alive, it is the only thing that stays with us. And so I want to guide you through a short breathing meditation. And when you're ready, you can lean back or lay down and notice yourself grounding into the floor, whatever is beneath you. Maybe that's the couch. Maybe that's your bed. Maybe it's the grass. Whatever it is, just notice the points of your body that have contact and feel yourself ground into the earth. And take a moment to notice your breathing. This isn't a time to change your breathing or alter your breathing. It's just a time to notice. Is it shallow? Or is it deep? Maybe you're taking long, deep inhales. Or maybe each breath is short and staccato. Maybe you even notice your body wanting to inhale very deeply or exhale for a long amount. And notice how your breathing changes. Not on purpose, not with force, just with attention. You might notice your mind start to wander. That is exactly what minds do. It's perfectly normal. When it starts to wander, you might redirect it back to your breath. Your mind will try to go all kinds of places during meditation. Your weekend plans, what you're going to eat for dinner, that fight you had with your family member. That's exactly what minds do. And you might practice bringing it gently back to your breath. There's no judgment. There's no anger for doing it the right or wrong way. Imagine a child that's lost in a department store. You see their parents up ahead and you want to get them there. You don't yell or shout names at them. You gently encourage them along. This way. Right here. Maybe a gentle tap on the shoulder, a warm touch. Practice the same with yourself. Bring your mind back to your breathing gently and with kindness. When you're ready, your eyes will know when it's time to open. Maybe that's now. Maybe that's 5 minutes from now or 10 minutes from now. Whenever you're ready, you can come back to the room around you. And I hope you enjoyed this meditation. It's one of my favorites. It's a great way to practice being present with what's going on in your body. It's a great way to be with one of the only things you keep with you for the duration of your life, which is your body and your breath. And it is a great way to practice self-compassion and non-judgment. When you find your mind straying, what does it feel like to be gentle and kind instead of judgmental as you bring your mind back to its focus? There are so many opportunities to practice self-kindness, and this is just a small example of how meditation can do that. Let me know what you think. I'm so curious if this was easy for you or hard for you, or what your experience was like and what it felt like to try to do this with non-judgment. I will see you next week.